Hi there. Welcome back. I am a little bit late in putting up my message for the week. I hold women's retreat weekends, and I had one over last weekend and have just been exhausted the last 2 days, just getting recouped from that weekend. We had a fantastic weekend. It was embracing the divine feminine. And it was just a really fun and active and good weekend, but there's a lot that goes into it. And so I took a little bit of recouping. So for today and for this reading for this week, I will do the reading for the rest of the week. And then I will be back Monday and hopefully every Monday after that, and maybe a few in between. That's my goal. As I said before, I'm Carolyn Perry. I do a variety of things. I can do personal readings, and you can find the link down below. And I do past life regression healing, and I do my women's retreat weekends. So there's a lot that I can have a chance to offer. If you're interested, just check me out. So for right now, let's find out what's going to happen in the next few days until next Monday. Let's see what the energy is. I'm using a different deck this week. This is the Tarot of the Dragons by Shawn MacKenzie. Very beautiful, beautiful deck. The dragons have been around lately. Been feeling them a lot. So I think that there's a good energy in that. And this is probably the right deck for this week. Let's pull some cards. Ooh, there's several that want to jump out this week. Okay, let's see. So let me just get an overall look at the reading. Wow. Okay, so the overall energy for this week, there's several strong major arcana, which are the higher level cards in the deck that talk about more of where we're going spiritually. So it feels like there may be some clarity that's coming in around purpose and how to kind of get more in touch with and moving more toward whatever that purpose is, whatever your purpose is for being here right now. So let's go through it. We have the High Priestess. And the way I read the High Priestess, sorry about that. I'm going to change up my background soon. I want to get a tapestry instead of having that in the background, but for right now, bear with me. I'm working on it. So this is the High Priestess, and if you can see, these cards are really amazing. They have beautiful dragons on them. With the High Priestess, for me, I read this more from the perspective of really feeling and sensing into that higher knowing for yourself, that higher inner voice, and I know some people read it as what's hidden is coming out, but I read it more as what's your truth, and that's what's coming into fruition. So it's being able to kind of see through the veil a little bit more for yourself as far as what's right for you. And then you have the Star, and the Star is about following your path and finding your direction and what your destiny is. So with the combination of those two, those are higher major arcana, I see you finding your way, having more clarity around that this week. The Two of Wands is choosing what it is that Wands are always your passion, where it is that you really want to be putting yourself. So you have some options as far as where do you want to direct your life at this point? And I think that's really what this reading is about. Sire of Wands, Sire is the same as King in the other decks. So this could be a male aspect or male person in your life that's kind of influencing you. Feels to me this week more like this is that male aspect of yourself. So the male aspect is the one that is at the part of us. So we each have male and female. The female is that intuitive part, that inner voice, the part that knows what's right. And the male aspect is the one that takes movement and makes things happen. So this is moving towards your passion. So taking some some direction and movement towards your passion. I feel like you might find that you're finding yourself inspired to do some new things that you and move in a direction that is going to bring you closer to what it is that you're wanting. The Sire of Swords, again, could be a male aspect, that's somebody that's around you, a man that's around you, but it feels to me again like it's more of that clarity, that direction, that movement forward towards what it is you want. So the combination of those two sires, those two king energies, to me is that really getting in touch with that male aspect of yourself that moves things and sees things clearly. And then the final card, another major arcana, is the Hermit card. This to me, in this reading, feels like it has to do with kind of that it's not necessarily hermiting in the way that sometimes it is, where it's pulling yourself back from everything and going, being more quiet. This for me feels like more of that really connecting within. So finding that higher knowledge, that higher guidance from within. And so to have the High Priestess and the Hermit, it's kind of like it feels to me like that's really about, there's a lot of spiritual energy around you that's really coming in to guide and to bring you to your star, your path, your destiny, where it is you're going. So I wouldn't be surprised if in the next few days you start to feel inspired to do something that is more along the lines of what it is that you feel really excited about and have some passion for. So the other deck that I was going to use as our Oracle deck, just to get some information from, is the Angels of Atlantis deck. This is an Oracle deck by Stephen Pierce. And it actually fell out this week. I have it on my shelf in my room, and it just happened to fall down. So it's like I hadn't used it for a while. So I started to kind of pull some cards for myself this week. And I thought this is a perfect opportunity to try to share it with you too. So let's close our reading with a card from this. And again, I don't know this deck really well. So let me just read you the thing. So it's Zafrakiel. Don't know how to say that one yet. Okay, and it's romance. So fun. The two flames on there, that's fun. So this possibly is about movement toward, I mean, it didn't necessarily feel like a specific, it felt like moving more towards your passion. It was the initial reading, but with this, let's just see what it has to say as far as what Zafkael has to offer. And I apologize if you know better how to say it than I do. I'm working on it. Some of the archangel names are a little bit different. I haven't. Okay, let's see. Romance, Zafkael. Oh, and what they say next to him in the book is the sacred lover. So fun. Zafkael is aware of the yearnings of that currently exude from your heart, and intuitively receives the strong desire in an emotional body for the joy of romance, whether this is to be new love or an existing relationship. This stirring is often related to the fact that an ideal of love has not been experienced for some time. Explore this notion, truly identifying what could be. The angels are returning to a higher vibration of love. So don't cling tightly to the idea of love from your past, and be prepared to embark on a new way of loving. I personally have been getting that message a lot, like letting go of kind of the way it's been in the past, and maybe letting go of any barriers that those past relationships might have brought up, and allowing for the new way of experiencing love to be coming in. So this is a really interesting reading, because I'll finish this. This is a time of wondrous change for your loving propensities. Trust that Zaf Kayal will work this out for your highest good. Chant he. I don't sing very well. In your 8th chakra to stimulate the opening of the universal heart chakra. This will allow your force to envelope all aspects of your ideal love in service of the unified field of light, for we all are interconnected. Beautiful. That's really beautiful. So I think that my sense now with this card is that there's, some destiny and movement toward what it is that your heart really desires. And that, if that includes romance or love or connection in that way, certainly that's what's being called in at this time. I noticed a lot of readers that I follow are kind of leaning toward that this is a time for kind of lovers and love to kind of start to connect. So I'm all for that. So that's a good reading. It's a really powerful reading, really some powerful cards. So good. So let me know if you're interested in anything else that I offer, a personal reading. I'm really enjoying this. This is only my 3rd reading this year that I've put on the online, and I'm really finding to be a lot of fun. So I would love to hear from you, even if you want to just send me some comments or let me know what you're wanting to see. I would love to hear that. I'm going to try to fill in before next time with some kind of a meditation and a guided meditation and manifestation, setting some intention setting. So we'll see how that goes. I'm enjoying this a lot, and I appreciate you being here, appreciate the support, and I'd love to hear your feedback. All right. Have a great few days. I'll see you next Monday.